Kush and Chemtrails, the world's most dangerous podcast.
Want to jump into this, bro? From Aldous Huxley. Ties into our mental check-in. It says, the real hopeless victims of mental illness are to be found among those who appear to be most normal. Many of them are normal because they are so well adjusted to our mode of existence, because their human voice has been silent so early in their lives that they do not even struggle or suffer or develop symptoms as the neurotic does. They are normal not in what may be called the absolute sense of the word. They are normal only in relation to a profoundly abnormal society. Their perfect adjustment to that abnormal society is a measure of their mental sickness. These millions of abnormally normal people living without fuss in a society to which, if they were fully human beings, they ought not to be adjusted.
If they were fully human beings, that part hit me.
Right.
So he's pretty much insinuating that they're not.
Right. If you were really if you were really an empath on a human level and you had the compassion, none of this would be normal. None of society in general, not just what's been happening in the last couple of years. Society in general, the entire construct is completely abnormal, unhealthy, and lacks plenty of benefits. It has benefits. I'm not going to say there is no benefits in society. There's a lot.
Right.
But there's just a lot. It could definitely use an overhaul.
True indeed.
Yeah. And I think, I'm not sure, I don't have an answer right off the top of my head, but I think if you got the right group of people together and sat them down and they really went over it compassionately and logically, you could probably remodel what we have right now into something that works for everybody, I think.
Definitely.
Without making it too much of something for anyone, you know. It wouldn't be too commie or too fascist or too, too left, too right. Yeah, there's a nice balance right there. Possibly.
Definitely. I like this postulation, though, he has here. A couple of things stuck out, too, like where he says, their perfect adjustment. So that's like the word choice there, like perfect adjustment. So the fact that they can continue on as if, things are just hunky-dory in a society that's so abnormal. So, yeah, just the way he words it is brilliant. And it's just something for all of us to contemplate,
Yeah.
Especially the part where he pretty much lifts the veil on the fact that the true mental illness is in everyday people. It's not the people we see in a mental institute necessarily, because they're expressing their discontent.
Right.
Everyday people who quell it probably are the ones who are truly internally like going insane.
Absolutely. Like Ronnie said, they defend it.
Mm-hmm.
They defend it. They defend everything that's happening, and they defend. Someone worded it brilliantly. That weed is wonderful. They said they're the inmates and the guards of the prison, bro. They watch everything, and they're locked up. These people that defend everything that's happening. Nah, man, no. And it's like, bro, don't you see?
Right. That's a good one.
Don't you see what's going on? Like, you're locked up too, bro. I'm not saying it's me. It's all of us. We're fucked. And I'm trying to get you to see that.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to be part of that group. That's what it is. Like, nah, man. So they start policing the group.
Right.
That's where you get the Karens and the Kyles and shit.
Definitely. Big
So
facts.
yeah, they are the inmates and they are the guards of the prison, which is society. So yeah, man, I thought that was good too, man, and it ties into our mental check-in. You brought up a good point earlier too. We were talking about it, and you said that when you read it, that it kind of had a double meaning for you as well.
Refresh my memory.
You said that it reminded you of like how people are. It's hard to find them. Like people are so fucked up in the head that you can't even notice it. They just are blending into society.
Right. Because he pretty much, that was the premise that I took from it, is that the normal everyday person that is able to mask this, mental struggle that they have to endure to act like this normal society, this abnormal society is normal.
Yeah.
Is like some mental linguistics or
Gymnastics.
Yeah, man, that has to drive you insane, and for you to appear sane is in itself like a form of like a mental illness,
And you know what? They're hoping for that, and that's probably why mental illness is so high in our society. Everything they're doing is to drive you crazy. What's the worst? The worst case scenario, you're successful, you're a successful slave, you still pay your taxes, all that, till the day you fucking die, you're a number. Fuck it. Worst case scenario, which is also a best case scenario, they drive you crazy as fuck. They no longer got to take care of you. They don't give a fuck about homeless people, bro. You know what I mean? They're not doing shit for them. You know what they're doing now? They're putting them in fucking, I forget, like parking garages, something. They're putting it on other people, hotels. That's what it is.
Oh, I did see that story.
So hotels got to take care of the homeless
empty
people.
Rooms?
Yeah.
Like who's gonna want to stay in the hotel room after the homeless guy just?
And why is it on the hotel? On a private business, bro? Why is it on them?
Yeah, that's
because they don't want to take care of it, bro. So in the worst case scenario, then there it is. You shift all the blame to a private entity, or all the responsibility. Maybe give them a tax break or something like that, and it's out of your hands. So they're winning all the way around.
Kush and Chemtrails, the world's most dangerous podcast.